Keyword on the call for you for this one, and I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Their own 22-yard line.
Get your money out. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself.
Oh, it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Covered by Charles Woodson.
To Gordon. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First play, Murray's letting it rip. Getting out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for second and long. Here's Kyler to throw. His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Texans bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Intercepted.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
On the toss, it's Gordon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Back to throw now. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but offensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Turnover on downs.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. So at the end of one, a defensive touchdown has provided us our only points so far. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Harvey once more. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway. That's
right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Kyler throwing here. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They are going to go. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They let the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. They give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Xavier McKinney on the
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's on target to Johnson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10, Murray. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Murray on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Going for it with Harvey. That'll be the 1st and more. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He has the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Texas score. Texans nothing. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Houston calls it second timeout. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw here on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get their first points of this game just before halftime. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down. Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Jason Sanders set
Time
to
left
kick
for
off.
maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it on. And the Texans will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the
We've set it downs for them from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to dump this one underneath. It's Gordon. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Try the middle with Gordon. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's getting third down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Shoves him off. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Tackle made by Akeem Talib. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47.
Second down, give to Harvey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
On first down, they'll run. He does it. Touchdown. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. And just can't get my mind around the fact that he outpaced those DBs long enough to reach the end zone.
You and me alike. That was a power lifter and power blocker becoming a sprinter. You know, I'm not sure if we stretch out further, he's going to hold on and score, but at that distance, his teammates just love that TD.
And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points.
Texans.
It's like putting jumper cables on your team, man. It just energizes everybody. Defense knew they're going to run it, and they still ran it right through them anyway.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Texans take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's a big strike to Hill. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. Get 22 out of that play. He will be a first down, Texans. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Three-quarters in the books from this one. And it's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense still line. This is second and 4.
Here we go, shot. 19, Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. Buying some time right. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's good for a 1st down.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Plowing up the middle. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Okay, why do I think right now, as fullback hits to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins? Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get...
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
He'll throw it. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Another 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey. Forward. Come back. Move.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And that's just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium as the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
As the offensive guys trot on the field, you know they're congratulating the special teams guys to get them in great position. And while they're going out there, I'm guessing the quarterback's thinking about taking some good shots at the end zone right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw right away is Vic. That's caught. Puka Nakua. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Raiders' 31-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Vic. And the Raiders have got him. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Get up. Gotta be lying. Ready, ready.
Play action now, Vic. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Vic readies to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Puka Nakua, 32 yards. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now the Central Florida product is I.J. Harvey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raiders first down.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Complete. It's Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again, Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now. That's complete. Right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Vic goes play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing, Vic. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Off the play fake, Vic. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Again, it's Vick. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
2 yards to go, second down. Now Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw in Murray. Touchdown, Raiders! Harold Fannin as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's second down.
Okay, break. Come on. 6. 7.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play in this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there finding the ball free. And now the guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get it.
Now here's Vic. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Pass complete there to McClure. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Montgomery is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Raiders first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Murray now going to do it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Murray now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 25-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Vic. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Colin Saunders never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Vic now. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Vic's pass. Complete to number 81. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down and 3. Play action now. Vic. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And Nelson's got it here right side. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Now Michael Vick. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Let's go.
Vic to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's Vic. And he wisely will throw that one away. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Ready.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really good play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now.
I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
McPherson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending the play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
First down, Carolina.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have done in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time.
EA Sports coverage. USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Nix to throw right away. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Nick's going to keep this himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On the ground, this is Terrell Davis. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Talk about so far so good. Right now they are purring like a high-quality sports car. You name it, they're getting it done. What's the definition of balance? Doing what you want to, when you want to. They're doing it through the air and on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. To throw is Nix. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Off the RPO, he completes it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Davis will try to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and a tackle, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
No gain on the play, and it's second and goal. Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Now second and 5.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Again, it's Harvey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up facing third and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
It's fourth down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on third and 8.
Makes it third and 8.
Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on first and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run with their fullback. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And 1.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. Here's Murray from midfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now they'll change things up. The first down carry for Davis. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Denver.
Inside give to Davis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 9.
13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Joe.
Now it's Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a man who started on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Murray. That's downfield. He's got Phantom. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Harold Phantom, 42 yards. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Broncos nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Will Jordan Humphrey as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Murray now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Taken at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll go on the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll run it here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
2nd down and a yard. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To throw is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 26.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they'll go on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll run it here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Come on.
Throwing now is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard
Getting
line.
down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
To 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
The Raiders will line up.
Back to throw. Murray. Now a run here. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side. After a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And Steve Smith rolls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Back to throw. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Will Jordan Humphrey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead.